The food for the soul with your boy Chef Ramon Clean Weldon. How you doing? Man, this is your season for winning. Think about this. How bad do you want to win? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to put in? Are you willing to put in the work? I mean, or do you want to sit on a job that you know you hate? You know you ain't making no money, but you sit right there and complain, this job ain't paying me nothing. It's up to you. You still on that job 8, 12 years, 12 hours a day for years, complaining, not making no money. I'm safe here. Why are you settling for something you don't want? Don't you see greatness in your life? All you gotta do is persevere, push yourself, take a chance, gamble, take a risk. Could you think about this? Like people like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, anybody that great that was in their field, they sacrificed, they worked hard for it. They didn't just got it overnight. They persevered. They had to endure. The problem with a lot of people is they want greatness, they want the reward, they just don't want to do the work. They want it, but they just don't want to do the work. You want the nice checks. You want the nice cars. You want the big houses. You want the big vacations. But what are you willing to do for it? You can't sit on a job for 20, 30, 40 years at an entry level job and you see other people going to college, getting degrees, getting better jobs, and you still standing there talking about I'm holding out, waiting on the Lord. You ain't waiting on God for real. Faith without works is dead. You ain't doing nothing. Everybody else is moving forward, but you safe. You feel safe. He did not intend for you to be on a minimum wage job till you retire. He didn't intend for you to be on an entry level job till you die. That's crazy. Why are you not pushing yourself to go to the next level? I see it all the time. People get mad at somebody else for taking a chance, taking a risk, stepping out for the bigger. How can you get upset? You have the opportunity too. Nobody tell you to be at the bottom of the barrel. You choose to be at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, this is your season for winning, but you gotta prime yourself, pump yourself to win. You got to. Nobody tell you to be a janitor for 30, 40, 50 years. Nobody tell you to work at McDonald's for 30, 40, 50 years. Nobody tell you to work at Burger King for 20 years. Nobody say you had to. You choose to. You choose to stay on it. You choose. But you complain about, I'm tired of not having enough money to pay my bills. I'm tired of struggling. But what are you doing to get ahead? How you pushing yourself? I mean, that's crazy that you selling a job all this time and make no money. And you ain't happy. You're upset. You're mad at your spouse. You're mad at the cat. You're mad at the dog. You're mad at everybody because you choose to stay on your level. You choose that. Nobody forced you to do that. Why would you do that to yourself? Think about why would you do that? I know people right now miserable, unhappy, depressed, but they won't step out and do nothing else. They'd rather be stressed out and unhappy than to step out on faith. They don't want to step into the unknown. They don't want to step in the dark. They don't want to step out. I mean, think about this. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? What do you see yourself doing? Do you see yourself living your dream, or do you see yourself living somebody else's dream? Because think about this: the person that you're working for, they're not sacrificing themselves for you. They're going on nice vacations. They're going on the nice trips. They're having a good time. They're getting a brand new car every time they want one. They get to travel when they want to. They ain't worried about how they paying their bills. But you are. Why are you sitting there settling for less when you don't got to? You don't have to. Nobody tell you to be a cashier forever. Nobody tell you to work at a deli forever. You got to step out on your own accord. I've seen so many people stay in one position for so long, just surviving, just hoping and wishing. That make nobody. I'm gonna tell you something. Because you got the job that you got, nobody said you have to stay on that job till you die. Nobody said you have to stay on that job till you retire. Nobody said all that. Do you want greatness in your life? Do you want a life of the impossible? Look at everybody else that living the impossible life. Look what they had to do to get there. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight. They step out on faith. They step out on what they knew. They step out and took a chance. They was daring, but they did what they had to do. Think about Steve Harvey. He got sitcoms. He got game shows. He got radio shows. Think about what would happen if he just did stand up all his life. Yes, he's a good stand up comedian. Yes, he's funny. But he took what he did to a whole nother level. He grew himself into a business, a name, a brand. You can do the same thing yourself. Nobody's saying you can't do it. You can do it. You just gotta have hope, have faith, have courage. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm hungry. You're not hungry enough. That's the problem. You're not starving. You happy for the little piece of bread. I'm happy. It's better to have a piece of bread than no bread at all. Really? You got the piece of bread while the other person got the whole loaf. They got zeros in their bank account. You got a zero. But you ain't gonna do what it take to get there. You're not gonna get up. You people want to lose weight. The problem is the sacrifice. You got to give up some things to lose weight. You got to do some stuff to lose the weight. It's a job. You you got to sacrifice. You're not sacrificing. You feel entitled to, but you ain't nothing is given to nobody. Real talk, talk is real. My email is weldonr112@gmail.com. My email is weldonr112@gmail.com. You know what to do. Be blessed, be great, and this is your season for winning. You got this. But you got to do something to get it. You got to sacrifice. You got to step out on faith. You got to push yourself when you don't want to. You can't go by what the naysayers say. You can't go by what your haters say. You got to see the vision for your life, not the vision for somebody else's life. You working hard to make their vision come true while you are crying on the inside. You're dying on the inside. Why are you killing yourself slowly? Why? Ask yourself, why are you killing yourself slowly when you don't have to? That's crazy. You ain't got to. Stop doing it to yourself. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. Set goals for yourself. Be good, be great, peace. And real talk, talk is real.